Hey everyone, my name is Nishant Gupta and welcome back to my YouTube channel. The question we are going to address today is a really important question. Ever since I uploaded my first video on YouTube and my LinkedIn post, I've been asked this question so many times. And I thought I'll finally create a video, look back at all my experiences, get out all the highlights and try to answer this simple question. Can you crack CAT in 6 months or less? The honest answer is yes, yeah. There are a total of 5 months and 17 days from the time this video has been uploaded to CAT 2022. 170 days for your preparation. That's a lot of time. Honestly, this is the point where you start focusing. This is the point where you step up your game, where you get serious about CAT, because any point later than this is a bit too late for CAT 2022. So in this video, we're going to talk about how you can utilize these 170 days to your advantage. We're going to talk about the timeline, we're going to talk about the split in your preparation, and we're going to discuss about the mistakes that you should not make during this preparation, things that you should not do. So stay till the end of this video to make sure that you get as much value as possible. Let's begin. So your preparation for CAT 2022 is divided into two parts: the concepts and the mocks. Now some people will tell you that mocks are more important than concepts and that you should try to give as many mocks as possible. That's absolutely not true. The concepts are just as important as the mocks. It's a 50-50 division. One over the other is going to hamper your preparation. Do not make that mistake. So when should you start taking mocks? Honestly, if you're done with 3/4 of your preparation, then July is the best month to start taking mocks. However, if you're halfway through your preparation, if you're starting from scratch right now, then you can extend these mocks max by August mid to August end. By the end of August, you should have taken at least 3 mocks. So what should you do till August mid or August end? So the conceptual part of your preparation, the 50% of your preparation, which includes studying the concepts, memorizing the formulas, practicing as many sums as possible, familiarizing yourself with as many types of questions as possible, can max be extended up till mid-August or end of August. So what exactly is the 50% of the concepts that you need to focus on? Let's start with quant. By mid-August or end of August, you need to have complete command over algebra, geometry and arithmetic. These 3 sections should be your strength. You need to have practiced a lot of questions and you need to be completely comfortable with any type of question from these 3 sections. Now this doesn't mean you get to completely neglect number system, PNC and probability. No, that's a mistake that you will make if you think that I am going to focus completely on algebra, arithmetic and geometry and completely neglect number system, PNC and probability. Because what happens in CAT is that within that time limit, you need to pick out the easy and the medium questions and solve them to the best of your ability. So if you say to yourself after watching this video that arithmetic, algebra and geometry are 3 areas where I need to completely focus on, and this is where I'm going to go from basic to advanced and completely neglect number system, PNC and probability, there might be a situation where there's a very difficult question in arithmetic in your CAT paper and a very easy question in probability, and since you've completely neglected probability, you are at a disadvantage. You should not be at this disadvantage. So while arithmetic, geometry and algebra are supposed to be your strong suits, you should not neglect PNC, probability and number system. So how are you going to split the next 3 months, that is half of June, the whole of July and the whole of August, in strengthening your concepts? Focus on algebra, geometry and arithmetic. I've mentioned it a million times. Get complete conceptual clarity, know each and every type of question that exists and try to practice as much as possible until this becomes your muscle memory. You should know the concepts like the back of your hand. Whereas number system, PNC and probability, you should still know these concepts. You should still have practiced a decent amount of questions, but these need not be at a level that you are trying to raise your arithmetic, algebra and geometry. Another thing you need to focus on is developing a concept book. This thing needs to go in tandem with your complete preparation. Now, concept book is basically a book where you write each and every formula as well as each and every tip, each and every trick and each and every shortcut that you come across in solving questions. Now, concepts do not only include the formulas, but there are certain type of questions in a particular chapter. say a particular chapter will only have about 8 to 10 types of questions, and you need to know each and every type of question and how to solve each and every type of question. So your concept book should include each and every method of solving these type of questions along with the formula. This concept book will contain formulas from each and every chapter, from arithmetic, algebra, number system, PNC, and geometry. Every single concept that you will require in CAT should be written in this book. Now, the reason we need a concept book is because when you come closer and closer to D-Day, the CAT examination, you have filled an immense amount of books with so many problems. You need one book that completely encapsulates every single thing that you have learned in the past 1 year. And so make sure you're making a concept book. Now we're going to talk about LRDI. LRDI is huge. There's no particular book that covers it all. There's no particular resource that covers it all. And there's no defined syllabus. Yeah, there are focus areas. There are certain chapters that you need to go through. For example, games and tournaments, arrangement, circular arrangement, linear arrangement. In DI, you have line graphs, bar graphs, pie charts, so on and so forth. You know the drill. But how do you use the next 170 days to the best of your ability? Up till August end, that is right before mocks, or right before starting mocks. You need to do at least from 200 sets to 300 sets to get completely familiarized with LRDI concepts. LRDI is all about getting comfortable with as many types of questions as possible. Because when you're sitting at the CAT examination and you have a set in front of you, you need to make a choice. Should you solve that set or should you move on to the next set? And you can make that decision only after you have solved a lot of sets. So the main focus is to try to solve 200 sets to 300 sets before you start giving your mocks. And these 200 sets to 300 sets should be covering as many questions and as many varieties as possible. So try to focus on solving 2 to 3 sets per day till the end of August and your LRDI is sorted. Lastly, let us come to VARC. So the total number of concepts in VARC are really limited. There's process of elimination wherein you focus on how to eliminate each and every option until you come to the final answer. There are concepts about verbal ability like how to solve para-jumbles and how to solve odd one out. And also you need to focus on how exactly are you reading that particular passage. Are you skimming? Are you skipping? What are you actually focusing on? So you need to get a grip on these 3 things before you move on to the next step. Once you have a grip on these 3 things, the only thing left for you is to practice. I would start with solving 1 RC per day in a time manner. Now the time limit that I would set to solve 1 RC is from 10 to 12 minutes. And with practice, I will try to bring down that time to 8 minutes per RC. After solving the RC, you need to focus on analyzing your mistakes. Did you take too much time to read the passage? Was the process of elimination wrong? Should you have attempted the questions in a different manner? Should you have read the questions first before reading the passage? So you need to look at all of these aspects and try to improve your performance day by day. Apart from solving RCs in a time manner, you should also read essays or editorials every single day. This is important and you should be doing this till the CAT examination. So within a week or 2, you should start solving 2 to 3 RCs in a time manner. So you can start off with 1 RC in a time manner, and as you get more and more comfortable with the time limit, you should move on to 2 to 3 RCs in a particular day. So to sum it up, VARC preparation is all about solving RCs, analysis, and reading passages. So these are the things that you need to focus on till mid-August or end August. This is the first 50%, the conceptual part of your preparation. By the end of July or the start of August, I will put out a video on exactly how you should tackle the remaining 50% of your preparation, that's the mocks. So till then, try to focus on each and everything that I have said in this video. Try to improve this 50%, that is the concepts part of your preparation. Don't worry, you got this. All the best for your CAT preparation and see you in the next video.